Hi, everybody.
Hello, hello.
All right. So, as you can see, there are three of us this evening. Unfortunately, Mr. and Mrs. Grimm did have some prior plans, so they won't be able to join us this evening, but they do send their love. And, we'll see you next week for Ladies' Night. So, Mrs. Grimm will be back. And then, of course, everybody's favorite butthead will be on tomorrow night. So,
It's okay. Everybody deserves a break sometimes.
exactly. Everybody deserves a break now and then. And as you can see, we have our unofficial mascot down there, Mr. Atcher.
Yeah,
Well,
we can say hello.
hello. Hello,
Morgan.
Morgan. All right, so we've got six wonderful people out there to help us kick off our Mental Health Awareness Month, which began last night with Drago and Ting's Neverland. Um, the show got cut short due to an unforeseen circumstance that needed to be taken care of, but rest assured they'll be back again next Wednesday for another exciting episode. And there's Slim Reaper, and then there's Mr. Nast himself.
Hi, Alex. Hi, Mr. Nasty.
So let's get a quick roll call before we kick this evening off.
Before I started, I told Alex to join.
Yes, so we want to get everybody in here. As everybody knows, this is Brit Brit's last show with the ladies night before she begins a new adventure.
Makes you very
which we're all excited about. So
I want to know about the special guest already.
Yes, we will have a special guest this evening. No one knows who it is. None of us three know who it is.
None of us. Mr. Nast refused to answer on who it was. It's a surprise.
Yep. Well, him and Rev Grimm both approve of our guest, so we'll see who she is.
Yeah.
But either way, it's going to be a fantastic show tonight. There's 8 of you out there in the Ethernet, so drop in, say hi. I want to see those thumbs up and hearts. Remember, we are raising money for mental health awareness, so a thumbs up is 50 cents and a heart is $1. I want to see more hearts out there because everybody here on Ladies' Night knows that mental health awareness is huge on this show.
Mm-hmm.
Our famous saying is "You are not alone." So,
I like how you have a tree background.
huh?
I like how you have a tree background. I feel kind of left out.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I can turn it back onto my. I can turn it back onto my house so you can see my wonderful curtains.
Okay.
So.
Yes, hearts are 50 cents and hearts are $1.
Yep. So is it just Morgan, Alex, Johnny, Troy out there?
I don't think so, because you're saying it's 8.
Well, it says we got 6 people watching, but Morgan loves the trees. Yeah, I know. You guys can't be shy with us. I mean, we're one of the most open shows you can be on.
We know you're here, Alex.
Yeah, where's Bill?
Yeah, where is Bill?
Where's the Basement Show's #1 fan?
I saw him earlier today.
I thought he was a stalker. Not the #1 fan.
Okay. Oh boy. Our mascot is a little grumpy tonight.
I feel like it's every time I'm on Ladies' Night, he wants to be a little.
Okay. It's okay. Elena's in her swing over here. I just hope she stays quiet.
Well, I am sorry for the coughing, and it's a bad allergy day. And there's Troy, so we're gonna say hello to Troy. And where's Jackie at? Normally she's like right up in here.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Who else are we missing? We're missing Bill. We're missing Jackie.
We're missing just everybody.
I know. I know. I mean, don't make me go get Felix. I mean, I will go get Felix if that'll get people talking.
Well, I did something today.
What did you
Well,
do?
kind of like adopted a new fur like a friend. I'm gonna go get her. Hold on, it's probably gonna get this friend.
Uh-oh. Did Elena get a haircut?
Oh, baby!
I never touch her hair. Hold on. I'll show you. You gotta wait a minute. I gotta have one of the boys. Let's just hope Rodney responds to my text message. I already said Elena's hair is gonna grow down to her butt. I will not touch her.
Stay in the baby's car seat. I just texted you.
And of course, I'm eating while doing the show because it was just like I'm losing track of time.
Everybody loses. Yeah. I lost track of time like 3 times today. I was like, we're where?
I was in the kitchen today, so my day went pretty fast.
Well, that's good.
Oh, it's a 10.
Oh my goodness, it's a baby.
It's so cute.
Is that a Maine Coon?
I don't know. That they just brought her in from somewhere. Her and her mom. She looks like
Hi,
Evie.
Matthew.
She looks like my parents' cat.
Huh?
But they're saying she's only roughly 2 weeks old.
At least it's on. Not
And
really.
yesterday she did have the surgery to get neutered.
Make sure you bring her.
Hi, Amanda. Or Miki.
It kind of seems so like.
Yep.
You got it?
I guess. But we got her today.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I always wanted another cat. I rather have cats and dogs.
I'm not sure.
Well, if I'd known you wanted another cat, I would have given you my baby.
Face you. The gray one.
What's the definition of a baby?
My 1-year-old.
That's too old.
Asher's going on a walk with Daddy.
Oh boy.
You taking Rox's stuff, or are you leaving him here?
Oh, the kid doesn't want to come.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
There's breakfast. Right there.
Brit,
I think it was easier.
why don't you take us on a tour of mental health, because it is Mental Health Awareness Month. So why don't we kick it off there? And if you want to begin on that topic.
Okay, I don't even know where to begin. Mental health is so surreal. I've dealt with it for a really long time with depression. It's just, it comes in waves a lot of the times. So if anybody else can relate, you're not alone. It's hard to explain just how real it can get, because everybody's mental health, whatever they got going on is completely different from the next person. And I know this week everybody's kind of feeling it and going through what they're going through. Because, Tuesday is the 1 year. My boss even asked me, because I forgot to put clothes away, and then 2 to 10 wants to bitch and complain about it. Or I checked on one of my residents, and then when I left, something had happened, so they think that I didn't check on them. She was like, get your shit together. And I'm like, it's a rough week. Like, genuinely, it's a rough week.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. It's hard.
Yeah, it definitely gets to the point where a lot of us just want everything to kind of just stop.
Like, I hate going to work anymore. Like, I don't. And when I come home, I have no energy in me to do anything. Like, at all.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, I've had a couple days like that where my anxiety has gotten the best of me. And, I have a really good support system. Like, I have Kenny.
Yeah.
You have Damon. Steph's got Rodney.
Mm-hmm.
or she's got, her father and Shannon,
Yeah.
or she's got her brothers, and
Then I got my blood brothers. One
yeah.
of them's in here right now. Like just last night, I don't know. Like I have my nights where for some reason, I never let my blood pressure get to me ever. I just never let it get to me. For some reason, the one night I was talking to a doctor about it. And I don't know if something she said, but it really got to me, and I ended up having an anxiety attack. I couldn't breathe. I got so worked up. I even told Ronnie, I said, I'm ready to go to the hospital because something's wrong. I feel like I'm having an anxiety attack. I need to calm down. I don't know why I'm so worked up. I never got this worked up before. People are just trying to calm down. All night I was up. There's times where I'm up and I'll literally just call Alex just to talk to Alex to vent. Because I have that problem of just building it up and putting it away. And, that's what I did. And, Agent Hope had passed away. I just put it away. Because at the end of the day, I was pregnant with my daughter. I'm high risk. I didn't want to risk something happening to me and her, and then everybody has to deal with that situation too.
Yeah.
I didn't want to put that on somebody,
Mm-hmm.
So I bottled it up, but then after she was born, that's when all the emotions started, and then I got postpartum. Literally, you could say, well, why are you crying? Next, I'm not crying, and I'm like full blown in tears.
Mm-hmm.
And I could never explain why. What's wrong? I'm like, I don't know what's wrong. I'm just upset. The one thing I always condone is, and I don't see nothing wrong, is talking to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I feel as though when you talk to a family member about it, they're going to tell you what you want to hear.
Yeah.
If you go to a person like a therapist, they're going to tell you what you need to know, the truth. They're not going to sugarcoat it. But I've seen my therapist. I've been seeing him since Elena was born, and he tells me exactly what I need to hear. And it's not even I talk about the grief. I talk about personal things. I talk about things about me and Rodney. I talk about things with me and my parents, what can better us, and it helps. Because there's not always something you could talk to a significant other about or a parent about. There's time for you to go to a random person and talk to them.
All right. So we've had a couple other people jump in, so we're going to say hi to the Reverend. He's popped in. Johnny, you know that you're never alone. You can always bug one of us. And hey, Jackie, hey.
Hey, girl.
And there's no need to be sorry that you're not running the show tonight. It's not a big deal. We all know that people make plans. Everybody has a life outside of the podcast, believe it or not. So, and there's Kelsey. Hi, Kel.
So, I think the one thing that is like, if you already are struggling with like depression and anxiety and stuff, when you have a baby, those emotions and like what you're dealing with and those heighten, and that's why you develop postpartum really like, and it could vary from it being mild to like severe. I know when I had Caleb, my postpartum was really, really, really bad. They wanted me to go get evaluated. But in high school, I had already gone through, like, I went to an inpatient for 5 days, and then I was in extensive, like, partial care, pretty much. So I know what that was like. So I basically, because I was over the age of 18, I told them no. But I've definitely been looking for, like, therapy, especially since the fire, because I do have, with being there and watching everything happen, I've had a lot of like flashbacks. I hate hearing the sirens going off for like fire trucks, ambulance, cops. Like, it just, I start getting really anxious with it. So I can't find any therapists that take my insurance, and I don't have the money to pay out of pocket.
Yeah, it's hard to find like good mental health care.
But the government and like the entire fucking world's like, mental health is so big, and then they make it so difficult for you to find good things.
Yeah, I mean, short of committing yourself for 72 hours,
Yeah.
that it costs an arm and a leg. I know that I pay $50 copay per visit when I go see my therapist.
Yeah.
But I don't see her in person. I see her virtually because I
Yeah.
use something called psychiatry.
Mm-hmm.
She's helped me tremendously. I've worked through a lot of things with, the domestic abuse that I went through, caretaker's guilt. I mean, everything underneath the sun. She's helped me with work anxiety,
Mm-hmm.
everything, literally everything. And once you get like a good therapist like that, where you can start using that as a sounding board and getting stuff off of your chest, you learn
Yeah,
how to kind of grasp it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started at 18. I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety because of what I went through with Zayden's biological father. Well, no 18-year-old should go through something like that.
Yeah.
And the only people that I really had backing me up at the time, was my dad and Shannon. And then when Zayden was born is when the anxiety started. Like, I had a fear that somebody would take him from me and I would never see him. So at that time, Zayden wasn't allowed to leave my sight. Nobody was allowed to hold him. Nothing. It's just, I felt like if somebody held him, they were going to take him.
Yeah.
Slept with me every night. My dad would literally come up. Oh, you got to put him in his swing. You got to put him in his swing. You can't sleep with him. Okay. And come up in the morning and he's still sleeping with me. Zayden didn't start sleeping in a pack and play until he was about 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
That's when he stopped sleeping in my bed. But he had to be with me at all times. That was the word.
Jackie is offering up names of places to get some mental health help. Brit.
Yeah, I was gonna answer when Seth was done talking. I do need you to send them to me because Shannon had sent me a place that does it virtually, and it's they have all different therapists for different reasons, and it's through online, and which would probably be best for me instead of going and speaking in person to somebody, just because my work schedule, Damon's work schedule, and having the kids 24/7. But like they called me before to get me started, and then they're like, oh, like, can you come into office? I said, well, I told them beforehand that I would rather do it virtually just because my schedule and stuff. I don't have the time to go to an actual place. And they're like, oh, well, we're not doing virtual anymore. So I'm like, okay.
What insurance do you have, if you don't mind me by asking?
I have New Jersey Horizon Health, Blue Cross Blue Shield.
I go to the behavioral health center in Eastham.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I've been going for the last couple months. And my doctor, he's really cool, He was like, there was time where I just saw him because you only get approved for like 12 visits.
Mm-hmm.
That says how many visits the insurance will cover you for.
Okay.
I just had one they try to expand it. So I have my next one on Wednesday because I told him with that week I may need to talk to somebody just to, get it out and everything. And to get me ready for the walk on the 11th and talk about Tuesday. Like I had to do it before, and I got the results of my kidney cyst. And it's like when you feel so much relief from talking to somebody, you feel like you want to cry.
Yeah.
Like I've talked to him plenty of times, and I just felt a sense of relief coming off of my shoulders that I want to cry on the phone with him.
Yeah.
It's because I feel so much better. Like I could go to Rodney and talk to him about it, but because that's my significant other, he can tell me what I want to hear to make me better.
Yeah.
So it definitely helps. If anything, I can send you the information for him.
Yeah, definitely send me
you
it.
have to go to probably your family doctor and get a referral for him. but I don't think you really need. You don't need an insurance referral. You just need a doctor referral.
Okay.
Because they wanted to send me to a psychiatrist
Yeah.
at first, but then they changed it to behavioral.
Well, with my OBGYN, which I have to go back soon, when I was pregnant and whatnot, you know how they ask you, like, how you're doing mentally and, like, stuff like that. And, like, I told them because of, you know, finding out 3 days after Hope that I was pregnant and then going through it. So, like, right after, I was not doing the best. But, like, they're like, oh, well, are you on medicine? And I was like, no, and I don't really want to be. Like, medicine, I took Zoloft back when I was like 16, 17, and it made me like a walking zombie. Like, I would go to work, come home,
Well,
sleep.
they said it makes me drowsy. That's why I wasn't.
Yeah. So I just don't like medicine. I don't want to have to rely on something to make me not feel what I'm feeling, in a sense. I'd rather genuinely just talk about it. But, and like you said, it's really hard to talk to family or like friends because they do tell you what you want to hear. Hi.
Am I supposed to not be on?
What I listen to and what I do are two different fucking things.
That is also true. I did tell Dad you are hard. I see Freya. That's my baby girl.
Hellhound.
Freya.
Wait, go.
So I figured I would come on, and since we are starting mental health week, mental health month, to
You can jump in the conversation because we're literally talking about mental health right now.
yes, I figured I would talk about my situation and what happened last night into today. As soon as I get a fucking fat fuck off my foot, ow, man.
She's a lap dog and she's not.
Yeah, Jackie, I don't want medicine. I literally just want somebody who's gonna tell me what I need to hear instead of, oh, you're okay, like you're gonna be okay. Just gotta, you know, ride through it. I don't want to fucking ride through it. I need help.
I never took my antidepressant.
I made the intake person today cry. So, not to interrupt, and I'm sorry if I am interrupting anybody. So, the reason Drago and Tinks got cut off short last night was at about 10 o'clock, maybe earlier. I'm not exactly sure. I had a PTSD episode, and I had a complete and utter mental breakdown. I had my first memory of Inside of the Fire, and it was absolutely fucking horrific. And I was crying, I was screaming, I made Grimm bleed because I fucked him up. I scared the bloody shit out of Mr. Nath, and I was not okay. Grimm had to shove Xanax down my throat and physically carry me and put me in bed. It was not good. It was... I would love nothing more for my memories to come back, but the memory that I had last night, and I will not talk about it because it's not something that any of you three need to hear. Steph, I know you heard a little bit of it. Dee, you heard a little bit of it. Brit, I believe I told you. It's not something that I'm going to go into. But I woke up this morning with what they call a PTSD hangover, meaning that I felt like I drank tequila all fucking night long. My chest hurt, my eyes hurt, my everything hurt. So I checked myself into crisis today.
I'm not here right now because I'm cutting a deal to sell you out.
And I went to crisis, and I got myself checked in, and I got myself into a program that I am going to be in a very, very intense program right now until we can get things mellowed out. It is the best option for me as of right now because everybody here knows what Tuesday is. And I'm not okay. And it's okay not to be okay.
Yes.
And, they asked me today, my background and everything, and they're trying to learn about me. And, it was a lot of very, very hard questions. As some of you know, some of you may not know, I am a domestic abuse survivor. I am a sexual abuse survivor. So there's a lot. What, Ben?
Can you clarify that?
Yes, that was all before Grimm. And it's just, oh Lord, you're gonna go flying. Bye, honey. Freya just climbed in the chair with Grimm. And it's just, it's a lot. And one of the biggest things that both the intake person and the counselor both said is they commend me for still being able to walk this earth after everything that we've been through. It's not easy. Luna, leave it alone. It's not something that I would wish on my worst enemy. It's not. And we have quite a few of them, and I wouldn't wish it on anybody.
I was like, can we make an exception?
Yeah, it just came on. Jackie, we're not exactly sure what brought it in on. There's a couple different options. We think the neighborhood stalker who drives us all nuts, when he asked me how I was,
Always giving me an answer.
we think that could have done it. It could have just been that it's been building and building and building that it happened, or it could be we have the Camden County Fire testing facility around the corner. Last night they lit up one of the buildings and the smoke was everywhere, and I could have got a whiff of it, and it just threw me right back into it. I love you too, Makey. If you need anything on the 7th comes around, please don't hesitate to ask for both of you. I love you guys. We love you too. It's like my dad said today. I am stronger than I know, but when you need help, you need help. Yeah. And I have an amazing, my girls, I have an amazing support group. I have amazing friends, amazing family. I did get yelled at today by a certain redhead who I will remain nameless for not calling her last night, but I know if I called her in hysterics, she would have drove the 2.5 hours to come here and beat my ass. So, but, and I heard shit from Grimm because I kept apologizing all day. But that's just how I am after a meltdown. Hi, Amber. But I'm not going to stay on super long tonight because I am, when you're on a medicated sleep, you don't sleep as well as you want to. So, and luckily my boss gave me the day off. We did crisis and we did the cardiologist. We found out what is wrong with my heart and we have a plan for it. So we're working on that. So, and somebody is just over the day.
Lulu had a long day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lulu got to see Brit. What? You got to see Brit Brit twice. You got to see Ben. You got to see Mama, Poppy, and Nana. Poppy made you a burger.
Ooh.
You got to see Steffi. You got to see CJ. And she's like, "Fuck you, Mom. I'm tired." So.
Uh-oh.
Hi, y'all, ladies. How's it going? Cowpo?
Hello.
How the fuck is everybody? Sound like y'all need some tending to.
And this is why I jumped on because I knew this was coming.
Fuck you, dude.
I was sworn to secrecy.
I've been like stressing about this all day because I don't do well with new people.
Yeah, but was this worth it?
Yes.
I'm like,
I did ask texted Damon. I said I'm not excited about whoever this guest is. 'Cause what?
Dixie from Trixie.
It's Dixie from Trixie.
you got too much time on your hands to be doing this.
Or Trixie from Dixie.
Yep.
Trixie for Dixie. There's Morgan. What did the dogs do when that happened, if you don't mind me asking? Luna was literally in my lap with her paws on my shoulder and her face in my throat. She would not let anybody get very close to me. I don't even think as much as she loves Damon, she would have let Damon close to me.
Yeah.
I don't even think she would have let Steven close to me. And that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Freya, on the other hand, brought me every single toy that she could and tried putting it in my lap.
Now Grimm don't want to jump on and join the cow pool.
Now, Grimm is in his chair.
So you guys happy now that you know who this is?
It's Dixie from Trixie.
Dixie from Trixie.
From the trailer park.
Oh my God.
8 Mile.
8 Mile. 8 Mile trailer park.
Freya did try her best.
Yeah, Freya
Your
did.
mom.
Freya's used to when Grimm has his meltdown. She's not used to a meltdown.
Yeah,
And-
isn't Freya dad's service dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, Johnny can tell you there was a lot of screaming. There was a lot of hyperventilating. It wasn't pretty. And I've never seen Steph run so fast in my fucking life.
I don't run no more. Okay, big girl, don't run.
I don't run either.
I go run. I'm like, okay, I'm here. And I'm like, there. I'm like, oh, they're trying to kill me.
Well, time to have some fun, ladies.
Huh?
I'm like, dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I agree, Freya.
I need my hair that color. Dixie.
Trixie from Dixie, get it right.
Well, Trixie,
You just said it wrong.
you have it reversed.
Yeah, Dixie from Trixie. So you said it wrong too.
Who cares? I'm a dick.
She takes a lot of dick.
You're doing the trailer park. You gotta make a living somehow.
$20. 20
20
bucks.
bucks is 20 bucks. Freya, I don't want Bear. I love you, but I don't want
Hey,
Bear.
Mr. Hartley, it's nice to see you, sir.
I'm waiting for Damon's reaction.
Did you have a good walk with Daddy?
My Lord. Shake it, Trixie. You're being told to shake it.
Sorry, no, go shut the door.
Trixie's getting requests to shake it.
Dad. And Shannon, what you say?
We're gonna ask if we want to see something. I can't turn the iPad all the way around. Oh yeah, that's a Squirt 2.0.
Go. Out. What's in here?
Why are you staring at them like that? You're old.
Nah, it's a little squirt.
Old.
That's how it usually starts, just a little squirt.
Yeah, a little squirt. Turned into a big bitch.
Makes sense.
Go ahead, Dixie. Break it down.
Break it down.
The Family Guy one. Long today.
I'm gonna go get it whenever.
Yesterday.
Oh my God, is that a Baja blast?
Yeah, it is a Baja ha ha blast.
Yeah.
Did you show your kitty?
Who am I kidding?
No, the one that she got today. Her kitty corn.
This shit's hot, just so
Oh,
you
she did
know.
not show her kitty corn.
Yeah, well,
And this is a right off, just so everybody knows also.
Ow!
Oh. That collar is way too big on her stuff. You got to cut that
And
piece off.
that's what Ronnie said, but the thing is, she's gonna grow out of it. Like Wakanda, he still has his on.
Yeah, but that's going to get caught on something. She's going to
I'm
get
just ready to let her run around naked.
fucked up.
You see the way Asher is staring at me eating?
Yes. Hi, Amanda.
Johnny Kmart.
Johnny Kmart. Get down, you fat fuck. I love you. I don't need you in my lap.
Jacqueline Bitter. Who's that?
No.
Get out.
Why does that name look familiar?
I know. I'm trying to figure it out myself. I don't know who Johnny Nass is. I'm Dixie.
While I eat and do my show. My squishy's under there.
Squishies.
Give me a. I want to show it.
No, I just love how these two got all stressed out trying to figure out who this guest was.
I was so stressed today. When I tell you, I texted Damon. I was like, I'm not really hype about this show. Like, I don't do well with new people. I get really awkward and weird.
Well, you're happy to at least know you know this person?
Yeah,
I had to go run to Party City after work to get all this shit, okay?
I'm cracking up. Can I have that hat?
Yeah. You want the wig cap too? I have one of those on.
You have a what?
It's got a wig cap. It's got a wig cap.
It went off with that wig, but I spent $50 at Party City for it.
I like it. I want to dye my hair that color.
I just put a laugh. You guys need to laugh once in a while.
You know how hard it was to play dumb all day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those ones that didn't know were you and Steph.
I'm struggling.
I don't make him laugh. I told him yesterday Roman decided to play with his poop like it was Play-Doh.
Oh, we love that.
It was pretty disgusting. I tried so hard not to throw up.
But I think we touched on a lot of the mental health aspect.
No, you did. Good conversation. I listened to the whole thing.
It's okay to not be okay, really. And
But speaking of that, I am going to debut a Johnny. I'm going to send you something.
Well, I gotta go downstairs. I'm up in the dining room.
Okay. Well, when you get a chance, show the picture that I sent you earlier.
Okay.
Oh, fat man.
Well, if you guys want, since you're at the 40-minute mark, run the first commercial, I'll back out and go downstairs and pop it up.
Okay.
I don't remember this person, right?
Yeah, I can't run it from my iPad. Dee, can you do it now?
I can from my iPad, but I'll have to back out.
Love to try and play with their poop. Yeah, Max was like playing with poop.
Here you go. Hold on. Look at the bandwidth first. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on. Customs, and we'll be back.
Hello and welcome back to the second half of the show. So, before we kick this off, we're going to do a quick roll call. So, let us know who's still out there. So, we're going to call roll call.
Oh my god, that hurt. I just jammed my toe.
So I'm pretty much done with the mental health. If anybody wanted to add anything else to it, you're more than welcome to.
I don't know. I think I just broke myself.
All right. So what is on the screen? I did mention yesterday that I am making a specific mental health shirt for the basement crew, and that is going to be a basement show exclusive. So that is the back of the shirt. Dear person behind me, the world is a better place with you in it. Love the person in front of you. Underneath that, it will say, and the basement show crew, the basement show dwellers love you too. So that is going to be the back. I'm still messing with a couple designs for the front. We may have two designs because I'm torn. The one says it's okay to not be okay, and the other one is if you're happy and you know it, shake your pills.
I like that one.
Can I get that on a hoodie?
Good luck finding a hoodie right now because they're a pain in the ass to find.
Hoodies?
Yeah, and when I had to do Alex's hoodie, it was a fucking pain in the ass.
Can I do it like instead of putting something on the front, can you just put that on the back of a zip-up hoodie?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay, because Dollar Store and Walmart have the zip-up hoodies.
I have been to every dollar store, every Walmart around me trying to find a zip-up hoodie for Dad, and cannot fucking find one anywhere.
Well, our Walmart right here sucks. Okay.
Yeah, but I've been to Deffert. I've been to Somerville.
Somerville.
You might just have to order one on Amazon.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But the problem is Dad's not small, and having to find a 3X that he can move around in is not easy.
Yeah.
So. But on that note, guys, I am getting yelled at from every direction. I'm going to jump off. Freya's looking at me that I need to take her potty, and I need to eat something because I've barely eaten today.
Yeah, this does not count.
Well, we already talked about we're gonna put like the jug down, like the containers outside, filled with the ice tea, and drill a hole through the wall and put a stick, so she can just walk up and fill it.
I'm cracking up.
We may need bail money because if Stalker tries to say something to me tonight may be the night I would throw it out.
I told you I can handle it.
And sacrifice his gods to sacrifice his organs to the gods.
I need to know what this man looks like because I hear so much about him.
You've seen him.
Have I?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, he's been here because he walks up on everybody and asks for a cigarette fast. He almost knocked his teeth down his throat first.
Damon might have seen him because I don't go outside with y'all.
Yeah, Damon's seen him.
Oh, yeah, I saw him.
Yeah.
The man walked up behind me, and I just turned around with my arms crossed, and he asked Alan for a cigarette. Alan said no, man, walked right the fuck away. And then, of course, as soon as I go inside, motherfucker came back out her and then trapped Alan.
Yeah, he's a special kind of special.
Yeah, he's about to catch these hands too.
I'll swear to fuck up.
All right,
No,
hold on, guys. You want a good laugh?
Did you show your kitty corn, Shannon?
No, hold on. I gotta get it. Let me get up. Can you reach the box in my bag or no? Hold on, I gotta get up.
So, well, if you guys look behind me, this is our memorial for the kids. And a lot of the stuff when we go out shopping, we don't really look for ourselves. When we see things that remind us of AJ and Hope, we'll get it and add it to our memorial. So there's these things at Damon's job, and I'm going to show you mine too, because now we have matching ones.
This is the box. I gotta remember my camera's on the other side.
And they're mystery squishables.
Yes.
So they're
They're
kitty corns.
meows.
They're kitty corns. And they
I'm
remind
gonna
me so
open
much
this, and
of
Freya's gonna try to take it out of my fucking hand.
And we're trying to find the rainbow one because it's a rare one.
And it's a little like unicorn.
Yeah, it's a little. Well, they're all unicorns.
Oh no, but like this one's like a Pegasus unicorn. It's got
Oh.
wings and shit.
Yeah.
Not yours.
So we got
Not
these,
yours.
and then this is a new one that Damon brought home, and I got the one I wanted.
Yeah, and she screamed in
I
my
screamed
fucking
so
ear.
loud because I looked at the box. I said, "Oh, I want that one." I opened it. I said, "Oh my god, I got it!"
Oh, it was not like that. You said.
Well, I'm not gonna scream on camera
Guys
how
like
loud I
Asher
scream.
did his pants.
Yeah, I think Asher may have shit his pants.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a
Again.
minute. Hold on.
Yeah, that's all the different. There it is. That's the
That's
one.
the one we're looking for. You chose stupid today, didn't you?
But yeah,
It's okay. You guys have the catty corns. I'm on Toki Dokis.
Yes,
What is
you
that?
are on your Toki Dokis. Do you have them close to you? Because Britt's asking what they are.
No, but I can send a picture to. Did we have a producer yet?
Dixie from Trixie's the producer tonight.
Okay.
Yes, I was with you when
I'm
you got the special
Madness
Toki
cards
Dokis.
now.
Well, that's what you get for acting like an idiot.
So I have 8 Toki Dokis.
Mhm.
Willie's.
The one that is not that you're not going to see is hidden.
Oh, they're cute.
Is not hidden, but it's put away because it is from my friend who lives across the state, and it was a birthday present about. Oh my god!
They're cute. I like the one on the floaty.
On the floaty. Oh no, that's a donut.
Oh,
So it's an Easter bunny. She's on a donut, and then the doubles is she's got jewels. So she's silver and gold. The clear one is popcorn. The one that you really can't see is a mermaid, and it's got a rubber ducky in its head.
okay.
That's the one you got. Yeah, that's the one we have.
And there's one that's sitting on a gelati, and then that last one is like almost like a Hello Kitty style.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the Hello Kitty ones at my job.
I don't want the Hello Kitty ones. I just want Toki Dokis.
Toki Dokis stuff.
And it's actually they're called unicornos.
Unicornos.
Yeah.
What do you want from my life? What do you want? Oh God, help!
No, Freya, get down. Freya.
Down, psycho.
The problem is she's
feel like
been
the-
afraid
I
of
feel like the
us,
pop
so
figure-
she's
Well, not really.
So yeah, those are my my Toki Dokis. Please ignore the train wreck that is my desk because I need stuff around so that I can stay positive during busy season.
Mm-hmm.
yes, because we didn't have our morning. We
You
didn't
showed them
have
yesterday.
our normal morning phone call this morning.
Look, things happen, and I do not push anybody.
So, on that note, I love you ladies all very much. I am going to go eat something
Okay, I love you.
and climb in bed.
Something pretty neat.
Good night.
Shut up, Lord. Hello, Matthew. You come on as I'm getting ready to get off.
Oh,
Yeah.
Matt's in chat.
Yeah.
So,
So
all
if
right,
anybody
ladies.
wants to know what to get me for Christmas this year, you can get me Toki Doki Unicornos.
Doki doki.
Or adopt the Willies because there's more Willies available now.
No, Toki Dokis are very acceptable.
So adopt the Willies.
So are Dr. Willies according to His Highness.
Get off. Miss Grimm, get off. Go to
I'm
bed.
going.
Go
Yes.
eat.
Bye.
go to bed.
I love you.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
Michaela, shut up. Leave Gingy alone. Yeah, he's leaving us within like a month. Not even.
Where's he going?
After he's going into the Marines.
Oh,
No, I'll stick to my Funko Pops. That's what I collect.
I only got the Demon Slayer Funko Pops.
Oh, I collect as they go. My thing is I collect every Stitch one. So like one I have, all the other ones are away, but there's the one I just got.
What's that from?
It's Stitch.
Oh, it's Stitch?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, stop it.
I have like close to 10 Stitch. Yeah, I collected. I got one from all the way from the Pokemon.
oh my goodness, Brit Brit.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why are you pinching him?
Stop it. I'm not pinching you.
Yeah, Matt, they're gonna run you till you puke and then run you some more.
I'm not in the camera. Okay. Y'all are just gonna see my head for a little bit.
So we've touched on mental health awareness. And was anybody else floored by the amount of money that we raised for autism awareness?
I was so excited.
Crazy. That was nice.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, you ran until you puked. Good job. You're a swift one there.
Matt said he's the oldest in his PT class.
Well, that says something.
Your bead makes me cry. Okay.
Make it a nice, even $200. Yes, it was 100% worth throwing in that last little bit of money because I don't like weird numbers. I like nice round numbers, either like 100.
Okay, so I'm not the only one, right? It's like, have you ever seen somebody turn something up and they're like, oh, 67. Why can't you just do 65 or 70?
Yeah.
But with us counting like thumbs up and hearts, and we should really, really count the laughing faces for like 2. Because if Trixie from Dixie shows up again, we'll get a lot of laughs.
Yeah.
They count as a like. No, they're not 50 cents. We got to do the laughs for something more.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's see here. Do I have any readers out there in the ether? Specifically, readers of smut books.
What's a smut book?
Smut? Oh, they're spicy books. It's
No,
like
I'm
50 Shades of Grey, but better. Mr. Nass, will you stop it? We should make the laughing emoji like $2.
Especially for Grimm show. Of course you do.
Okay. So I have Kindle Unlimited, okay, because I am an avid reader. Yes, smut is amazing. There is a series that is by a Australian author. Her name is Opal Rain, and she writes some of the best books I have ever read in my entire life. They are called the Dusk Walker Brides, and there are 6 books right now. And holy cow, are they good? Let me see if I can get. Let's see if I can get a picture or at least a list. so I can send it to Johnny so he can put up the barrage of Opal Rain books because
Okay, wait, sorry to cut you off. Okay, who's ever heard of Joe's Crab Shack?
me,
Would you eat at Joe's Crab Shack?
I have never but want to.
Yeah, well, I would suggest you hurry that up because May 26th, they're closing down and leaving the state of New Jersey.
Why?
I don't know, I'm reading the article. It's a sad time for Zephyr and seafood lovers. Joe's Crab Shack, the national restaurant chain with funky signs, a lots of sea life, will be pulling up its anchor leaving New Jersey. The chain's last location, 2000 Clements Bridge Road in Deptford, is scheduled to close on May 26th, according to several published reports.
Really?
It says initially reported on the closure that is due to a new natural lease expiration. So I guess their lease expired and they don't want to renew it.
That's a shame.
It's just saying the restaurant chain is owned by the Landry's Corporation, which owns the Golden Nugget Casino in Atlantic City.
Oh, what a shock. Not.
That sucks. But you can go back to your stuff book. Just wanted to say that.
No, it's perfectly fine. Like it doesn't bother me. Mr. Producer, if you could do a quick Google search for Opal Rain. So it's OPAL space REYN like Nancy E. And there are a series of books. Did I finally find them all? But those are really, really, really good books. There was a series that I literally devoured in a span of 4 days, and it was a 5-book series.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's called the Never King series or The Vicious Darling. If you look it up online, The Vicious Darling, you will see the Never King and things like that. And it's what if Peter Pan was a bad guy?
I would find interest in that one. I just started reading a book. Babe, can you grab me the book? Babe. So you got me my book? I just started reading a book. There's another part to it. I wanted to get them both at the same time. I just didn't have enough money for it, the second one. But I actually really like it. They're right there. If he had been with me, I'd like it.
There's another one that's called All He'll Ever Be. And that is if you flipped Beauty and the Beast on its head and made it like 50 Shades of Grey.
Mm-hmm.
But these, there's the Vicious Darling. So it's the Never King, and then there's the Dark One, and then you do the Vicious Darling,
Princess.
the Fae Princess, and then there's talk of her writing more, but I could not stop reading these books. I couldn't. I picked them up, and it was just like I was gone, and I would just sit and read and read and read and read and read. And before I knew it, like hours were gone, and I was 2-3 books in.
I don't read.
Oh, I do. But literally, like when I read my Opal Rain series, I have to wait for the books to come out because I finish them within days of getting them. I have the whole series on my phone, like in my library, and I refuse to get rid of them. And I would love to be able to get the whole collection one day when she finishes everything. But other than that, like literally.
Hey, Jay.
Oh, hey, Jay. Wait, no, I'm sorry. It's the final boss, or he thinks he's the final boss or something like
I think
that.
every week he's changing his name.
Yeah, well, whatever boss he thinks he is tonight. I read a lot of that. Let's see here.
I want to get into reading. Maybe it'll help my stress level.
Yeah,
It
see,
doesn't-
every week is a new name.
Mhm. Like he reinvents himself every week. So what's he gonna do? Like be like Prince and turn himself into a symbol? Let's see here. But I like books that take you away. I like books that play with your imagination. I mean, everybody rants and raves how good 50 Shades of Grey was, and Twilight was. Okay, they were decent at the time, but there are books out there now that will um, rock your socks off. I
I
tell her,
won't even read a cookbook.
oh,
That's how
I
I won't read. I will not even read a cookbook.
have B. Dylan Hollis's Cooking Yesteryear book. I got Kenny a Game of Thrones cookbook.
Don't tell me that, because I
Oh
will
my
literally find it just to buy it.
Yeah. I want to get a Harry. Did you get me the Harry Potter cookbook?
Morgan got me the Harry Potter cookbook for Christmas.
Oh my God. Here, let me see that one. That's the Game of Thrones. This is the unofficial Game of Thrones cookbook.
Yeah, I gotta figure out where to find that at.
And there are a ton of recipes in here.
I literally bought 10 books once and read
them in a week. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my sister. She's a book person.
Yeah. My dad reads as an avid reader too. What he does is he buys secondhand books off of like eBay or something like that. And once he's done with them, he takes them to like a place where you can donate them, and he'll donate them to like Goodwill and stuff like that. And then this one, I found him on TikTok, and literally am addicted to watching his TikToks. And then I found out that he was doing a cookbook. I have never bought something so fast in my entire life.
I don't know. It's just a cookbook to me is pointless because I don't follow recipes. I just do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just always been me. I just do it.
Like there's a recipe in here. Yeah, there's a recipe in here for wacky cake. When he knows how to make wacky cake without even using the recipe.
Cookbooks might be good for Steph since she doesn't like baking as much and she likes cooking like actual meals, like dinner meals.
Like I've opened up to baking. I'm not gonna lie. I've like opened up to it, but I don't know. It's like I've like watched a lot of like cooking stuff. Like, oh well, I'd rather cook than bake, or I'd rather bake than cook. Me, I'm more gravitate towards the cooking, the way I plate. That's always for me. I love it. But yesterday I did.
The Don?
I don't even know if it's a cake or a brownie. It's literally like both. It looks like one of the cosmic brownies.
Mm-hmm.
It came out good. The only thing that really disappointed me was it caved in.
Oh yeah. See, with baking, I feel like you have to have everything spot on, or it doesn't turn out right.
With baking, I have to follow the recipe, but when I cook, I just see what I need and I do it myself.
Yeah.
But baking, you have to follow it right. Like I did cookies. I finally figured out how to do cookies. Mind you, I sucked. I was never able to even cook pre-made cookie dough without messing it up. So I finally did it by homemade, and I've been doing good. I think I made them last week, and I think I added too much flour.
No, we'll get that back.
It came out horrible. I was so mad. I was like, really? So I threw them out. My kids ate them, but Raiden was like, these taste funny. I'm like, be quiet, you. But they tore up the cake I made yesterday. But I don't know. Cooking it gets my mind off of things.
Yeah.
Until Ronnie comes in the kitchen, he's like, what happened in the kitchen? A science experiment.
Are you going to bed, dear?
What about reading a book
It has been a
You
long,
have to follow directions for it.
a long week.
See, baking requires you to follow the direct.
With cooking, you don't have to do that.
Oh, he said cookbooks.
Good
I
night.
don't read the cookbooks. I just read books.
Oh yeah, but there's something about the way books smell.
I don't like book smells.
What?
I don't like the way they smell.
Oh my god, I love walking into Barnes and Noble or a library and just like that smell permeates your nose. It's amazing.
Said no.
You would have been like best friends with G during the summer. Every summer, she would make us go to the library and get a book. I'm like, no,
Makes sense. Makes sense.
no. I'm too busy. I want to go on the beach. I want to go on the boardwalk and go have fun. I don't want to stay in the house and read a book.
See, I just want to be outside all the time, but I hate it here, so I stay
You can be outside and read.
No, I want to go have fun.
Yeah, man, you could be like Morgan and reading a fucking book going down the lake.
She was reading a book.
Yeah.
Had her Kindle, remember?
Oh yeah, she
I
did
was
have her
making fun of her the
Kindle.
whole time.
Yeah, I do remember Miss Morgan doing that.
I love books now. I can literally be in a bookstore for hours.
Okay,
Yeah.
Nicola.
I remember I won like a Barnes and Noble's gift card. I sold that stuff because I'm like, I'm not going to be going here.
Oh, see, I'm all about Barnes and Noble. I'm all for it.
I haven't gone in Barnes and Noble in a really, really long time.
I'll probably only go there just to get a cookbook just to have it. Because I have a cookbook, I'm not going to lie.
Mhm.
But I don't use it.
Man's is out
So I
like
like wasted like $25 on it. But it looks pretty in my kitchen. I mean, I did steal a couple recipes out of it, I'm not going to lie.
I have a recipe box, and there's recipes in there that my grandfather brought home from when he was a cook in the Air Force during the Korean War.
I'm not happy. I just made
Damn.
$300 and I might need to take your debit card away.
Right?
You're spending $300 on books. That's crazy.
Yeah, she has a lot.
I don't love books that much to do all that.
I just found like a bunch of I don't have a lot of books, but I do have some books that I was just cleaning up my closet and I found them. So I took them out because since I started reading that book, I haven't read any of the ones that were in there. So maybe I'll start reading those too.
I started rereading the Harry Potter series.
Really?
That's like making me want to fall asleep. I don't do Harry Potter.
I love
Never
Harry
watched
Potter.
the movie, never read the book. I don't know. I never found the fascination of Harry Potter.
You're not a Potter
She's not a Potterhead.
fan. She's not a Potterhead. You're not a what is your favorite genre of book to read? Well, mine is obviously smut and horror because I love a good Stephen King book. Oh,
I definitely love. Back in the day when I did read, I loved the mystery ones.
Nancy Drew?
Huh?
Like Nancy Drew?
More so like the thrillers of like, you know, the expense of what's gonna happen next. And then I'm a sucker for some romance books.
Every female's a sucker for a good romance novel every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
that's what this book's about, I'm pretty sure.
I love reading. Oh, he's a conspiracy theorist. He reads up on JFK. All right, so conspiracy theories. This normally gets everybody going.
Yeah.
And Steph's just like, can we please change the topic?
I don't know. I don't like books. That's just me. I'm not a book person. You'll never literally just see me sitting in bed reading a book. Never. I don't know. The only books I read are like the kids' books, and that's about it.
You can sit on the beach and read. So you can be on the beach by the water, or you can take your chair and drag it down to the edge of the water, plant your behind in that chair, and read a book on the beach. And
See,
then,
I fall asleep on the beach because the waves crashing just makes me so sleepy.
see, the beach does that to me too, but I can also sit on the beach and read for hours and not be bothered.
Mhm.
Then I'll just go on there, lay on the ground, and just go to sleep.
But nowadays, like I don't sit on the beach to get a tan. I sit under a big hat, an umbrella. I sit on the beach for the air and the sound of the water. Not so much for getting a tan, because a wonderful thing that popped up when I turned 40 is I have permanent freckles all along here. And anybody want to take a stab at what that is? That is sun damage to my skin.
I would not doubt I don't have that. Listen, I spent almost every summer in Wildwood. That was the best part about your grandmother having a short house. You know, it was
It's not menopause. Thank you. Mr. Producer, can we bring back Trixie, please? At least Trixie had half a brain.
The one thing I did do, I was cleaning up the boys' room, and they have like a lot of like little kids' books in their room. And Caleb does love reading at school, so there's a couple books. Like when I was little, my mom used to read to me and my sister for like 30 minutes a night before we went to sleep. So I did tell Caleb and Roxas that like when they're both here during the weekend, I'm going to try, since bedtime is now 9 o'clock and TV goes off at that time, I'm going to take 30 minutes out of my night to go read them a book like my mom used to do to me.
Trixie
Let's see
got
here.
and he fell from the tree.
Yeah.
Johnny said, Trixie must have gotten the smart genes from my family. I fell from the tree. And you must have hit every branch on the way down.
Wow, that was hurtful. Let's see here. Caleb and Roxas, they're what?
6 and 4.
6 and 4?
Yeah.
You could read them. Oh, the Peter Rabbit series.
Okay.
That one's really good.
When I was little, one of my favorite books was called Avalon, and it was about like mythical creatures and stuff. It was a really good book. Like that was one of my favorite. And then my mom used to read us the Junie B. Jones books. Loved those books.
Let's see here. What else is good for kids that age? No, not Watership Down. Stop it.
Goosebumps. Well, man, Roxas and Caleb need to sleep with the light on because they're scared of the dark. I don't think reading them a Goosebumps book is gonna help me try to get them to start sleeping in the dark.
When they, I don't know if this is too young for them or if they're too young for this book, but there's a couple books. There's one that's called Dragon's Milk, which is something that I read on repeat. And then there's another book called The Ancient One. It's really cool. They're both really, really, really cool. There was another book that my mom made me and my brother read, and I forget because it had a cat. It had
Magic Treehouse series. I remember that one. The Magic Treehouse series. I remember that one in school. Pete the Cat, yes. Aiden's done Pete the Cat.
And we got a bunch of Dr. Seuss books. I got it's like this thick of like Curious George like short stories in it.
Well, I used to love Curious George.
What else do I have? Oh my god, I can't think of it. I still had like a bunch of baby books from when Caleb was little, so I brought them into my room for him. Never read that. The Babysitter Club. We used to read that.
All I hear is them running around. Wonderman.
Caleb and Marx's are obsessed with them.
What? I would just have somebody dressed up as Switzerland.
Oh, you can read them. The Very Hungry Caterpillar, Madeline.
Okay.
Madeline is that orphan girl, isn't that?
Yeah.
I was real big into her. I even have a doll.
Let's see here. There's one that's called The Castle in the Attic. Room on the Broom.
Becky and Nest were talking about books.
Mm-hmm.
Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Clifford was my
Clifford.
shit. Clifford and Maggie and the Ferocious Beast and Dragon Tales.
Okay. Marvin and Jim.
Oh, yep. There's a book called Millions of Cats.
It's a book for CJ.
If you give a cat a cupcake.
So the thing is, with having kids' books, I gotta be careful because my kids have habits of ripping them.
Yeah.
I can't really have kids' books just because.
They have indestructible books.
Huh?
There's indestructible books.
They'll still manage to break it. My kids are very destructible.
It happens.
So they bought a certain book, and I keep it away so nothing happens to it.
Let's see here. Oh, there's a really good book that's called Ira Sleeps Over.
Okay.
It's old.
No way that's a thing.
But Ira Sleeps Over was published in the 70s. You can do published in the 70s, but it's still good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here, you can do the poetry book, Jay Silverstein. Like Where the Sidewalk Ends. Yeah, it was
They always got haunted ghosts.
Shel Silverstein, Where the Sidewalk Ends. And then he made another one that was called Lights in the Attic. They're poems, and there a lot of kids, read them. I read them as a kid.
Okay.
And they're short. They have funny pictures, and they're relatable.
Mm-hmm.
They're funny. Yeah, no, we're not doing the oh my god, what were those 3 books that they made into a movie?
We said 3 books that they made into a movie.
Yeah. Scary Stories or something like that. Yeah, Scary Stories.
Isn't it Scary Stories Told in the Dark or something like that?
Yeah, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Those are not appropriate for kids.
The movie.
There were books when I was a kid. Pat the Bunny. That's a good one for Asher for when he begins.
Okay.
There's one that's Oh, the chocolate touch. That one is relatable for like Caleb's age.
Okay.
And it's an easy read. Because if mommy wants to start reading every night for a half an hour, that's a good one.
Okay.
Like these are all books that I read as a kid. And it just tells you that I'm old.
You get it. Let us.
Let's see here.
If you were perfume and body fragrance, what's your favorite perfume? I'm the wrong person to talk to about perfume, okay?
Oh, we can try cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
I don't know, Jackie. It depends on the season. Steph has a bunch from what she says.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch. Like, for summertime, I do. I have a Coach perfume that I wear. I have Versace Bright Crystal.
Hey, Jackie, will you talk about perfume here? Oh.
I have.
Send you a picture.
I have Lucky Brand. I have Tommy Girl, and then I have all sorts of Bath and Body Works ones. But right now, I'm splitting between At the Beach.
Can you hand me the perfume out of my book bag?
Pure Coconut, Butterfly, and Fairy Tale. So a lot of mine are just like light, airy. They have an amber undertone. I don't know why, but I like the way that smells on me.
So, like I said, it depends on the season for me. Like there's certain like perfumes I'll only wear in like fall and winter. And then I have a bunch of summer flavors to, spritz on me. But I don't get anything like super expensive. I go to Bath and Body Works. This one is called Luminous.
Holy crap.
That's my closet. So, I'm the wrong person to talk about perfume with. There's about 50 bottles of perfume there.
There's more than that there.
So it's a mixture of. I'm very big in Victoria's Secret. I have a couple Bath and Body Works and maybe 2 Hollister ones. I have also little ones, like to-go ones. So that's on the other wall. I have a main brand. I have Coach. I have another brand of perfume. I love perfume. I will literally stand there and smell every single thing. I have a real problem with smell goods, like real big problem.
Well, damn, if I want to smell like a $50 lady of the night, I come stand in your closet for 5 minutes.
Okay. I even spray Elena with perfume too, so she can smell like me.
Did anyone's parents when you would spray like the perfumes and smell them, but then it would like get on you, and you're like, my mom used to tell me to stop spraying them because I smelled like a French whore.
My mom said that to Brandon all the time.
Yeah.
Brandon would take like Axe body spray and be like, shh. I'm like, bro,
Axe is overkilling them. Yeah.
Axe needs to be banned.
Back in the day, I liked it, but like the boys my age like used to just overkill. Like Stephanie said, Brandon would. But also with Axe, the smell does not stay long.
Oh no!
At all. That's why they overkilled it. But and then it was like, go away.
So Bath and Body Works makes a men's line of like body spray.
Mm-hmm.
I bought one that's called Bourbon Whiskey Barrel. It's a reserve.
That one, yes.
And whenever Kenny puts it on, I go full blown stupid. I don't care. He can read me the dictionary. I'd be like, whatever you say. I just want to smell you. Or he
that's
wears.
Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot of Victoria's Secret. I have Pedal Party that my sister-in-law got me. I got Kenny a bottle of Polo Green. And that's a hard smell to get onto a guy that will actually work with their chemicals, their body chemical. My grandfather used to wear it, and I never thought that I'd be able to stand the smell on somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I put it on Kenny as just
Yes.
the Aqua de Gio. Oh my God.
I'll sit there and I smell it on my dad. I'm like, I know what you're wearing. And I'll go and I start smelling them. I'm like, that's the one smell I love is when my dad's wearing that cologne.
Oh, see, my dad wears cool water, and I know when my dad wears cool water because it smells good on him. But Kenny smells like my grandfather in a good way. And it works with the way that his body or his chemical in his body really well. It blends, and it just smells good. And it's another one that I don't care what he says or anything that happens. He can, tell me he's divorcing me, and I'll be like, okay, that's great. I just want to smell you.
The one Rodney has is called Very Sexy for Men from Victoria's
For
Secret.
what? Oh.
Very Sexy for Men. And I'm like, you smell good. I could just sit there and smell them. I'm like, I smell your cologne. And they have another one, but I didn't really like the smell of it. But this one, and he'll get it on our bed, and I'll just sit there and push my face over the bed. I'm like, this smells good.
Oh yeah, like Kenny's getting ready to go he's going away for a boy. Yeah, he's going away for a boys trip. I will sit there and spray his cologne all over the bed. And I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah,
And then
I love
I will have the bed. He'll smell like him, and then I'll have my barking spider with me underneath another pillow. So
I only
yeah.
buy one if on sale. It's like $100.
Ladies, do you mind if we pause real quick so we can run that second commercial?
Yep.
All right. All right. So that last commercial was again for the ever-growing empire that is Poland's Customs, that Mr. and Mrs. Grimm made in honor of their two children, Stephanie's brother and sister, my godchildren, Brit Brit's
Niece and nephew.
babies,
Yeah.
who, we tragically lost coming up on a year very soon. But pretty much, if you can think it, they can make it. And excuse me, I'm sorry. I have seen some of their designs. I was at the Berlin market helping them sell things. Yep, there's Stephanie with her Tumblr. It says, "See the able, not the label," for Autism Awareness Month. This month they're focusing on mental health awareness because obviously that's what May is for. Oh, 1 second. So, but we still got 7 people hanging out with us. So we were back talking about cologne. So we're going to go back into that. But first, I want to know who's still with us on a early Friday Eve.
I'm exhausted.
I know. The long days. I mean, I had back-to-back meetings today. It was nuts.
My job now, we got a new resident in, and she's our only smoker. I can't wait to get Asher one.
Oh my gosh.
It's so cute.
This is Roman, so he loves it.
All right, Chunkers, what's the issue now?
So Daddy constricted me in my chair.
Well, tell him to take it up with the post chaplain.
But no, like we got this new resident, and all she does is scream consistently all day, "Mommy, mommy, help me! I need a cigarette."
I got paid to make that.
Can I ask, what is it?
Salmon.
Oh, very nice.
Salmon. I got paid to make that.
You got paid to make that. Well, damn.
Yeah.
Good job.
And they're requesting more.
Well. Oh no, there's a picture from Mrs. Grimm. Oh, we're all doomed now. Hopefully she is in bed where she's supposed to be resting.
Yeah, okay.
Knowing her, she ain't.
Yeah, I know. I'm allowed to have wishful thinking, aren't I?
You are, yeah.
Uh-oh.
She is in bed.
Bed. I win. And there's Luna.
Where's Freya?
Probably out front.
Freya's nose is right at the top.
Oh, I see her. Never mind.
Cracking up.
Good. So she's in bed resting where she needs
You
to be.
better fucking be. Don't make me drive the 25 minutes down there.
On top of you. Okay. So yeah, nobody's getting in their cars tonight at 10:30 because by the time I got to Jersey, somebody would have already whooped her butt, told her to go back to bed. By the time I got there.
I'm a hop skipping away.
But yeah, it probably would have been Steph before we got there.
Yeah. Well, if Stephanie didn't knock herself out trying to, run across the parking lot because, what?
I'm telling you, I get a call. I'm sitting there, getting cleaned up for dinner. I get the call. I'm like, okay, I'm on my way. Throw on a hoodie, and I'm running through the complex with my slippers, almost busting my ass. Running down.
You got like high ass steps getting up into your apartment, so going down the bitches and then having to go back up after.
I'm like, okay, I'm here. Dad, I might need your inhaler, but I'm here. Literally.
Yeah, those are what we call drunk test steps.
Yeah, use my steps. It's okay. There's
No,
already a
thanks.
hole in the wall, so.
No thanks. I do not drink enough for that test to be required.
There's one time I was exploring an abandoned barn, which was supposed to be haunted. So like me and my friend were up there, and I had slippers on, and then I heard something, dude. I took off running. My shoes fell off. I was like, "Fuck them shoes, bro." It was bad.
I was going to last night with my slippers. So I was like, you know what? What the fuck? They'll be back when I come back. It's okay.
Yeah, just run out of them. So there is an old Appalachian folklore
Oh, what?
that I stand by.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Or
Mayor's
even
stuff.
if you are standing outside by yourself and you hear somebody whistle, you turn around and you go back in the house.
It's a skinwalker.
And you put your shades down at sunset and you do not look out of them again until the sun is up.
Y'all believe in the skinwalkers and stuff?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Look, Britt, what I'll do is I'm going to drop you off in the middle of the Appalachian Mountains in the dark, give you a flashlight and your cell phone. And
I won't have connection.
Give your ass about an hour and you tell me what you hear.
Oh,
Have you ever
How about when we went into the woods? Me, you, Michaela, Bobby, and Matt.
It wasn't rando nodding. It was just something that we found that was supposed to be haunted. It was supposed to be like this little town that like was abandoned. And the way you had to get to it was like you had to like drive through the woods, but we wound up not driving like because it said it wasn't far from where we parked. So we started to walk. So it was me, Bobby, Michaela, and Damon. Oh, and Matt. And we were walking. And we were still trying to find it. We didn't even find it. But, like, obviously it's nighttime, so you can hear, like, the buggies chirping and everything. Like the bats and everything. Like, you could hear it all. And then once we got to a certain part of the woods, everything fell silent. And Bobby was like, I'm not going any further. He said, because it's too quiet for me. So we're like, okay, like, I get it. He was like, because when shit goes quiet, that means, like, there's something bigger out there that like is not okay, and I'm not fucking with it. So we walked for what, like almost 2 hours.
And then when we turned around and walked like 5 feet, everything got like
we literally turned around and got like 5-10 feet away from where it all just fell silent, and then it was just back to normal.
Yeah, that's a sign of bad juju, so you need to turn around and walk your happy ass out of there.
Yeah, we did.
Well, yeah, no, we definitely did because the whole like thing that we found was apparently like it was an old like cultist village, and there was supposed to be like a war or like a big battle that happened here, and like there was like some fucking portal or something there that you like walk into and you get teleported to like a different dimension.
Bad juju. I'm good.
And we walked through and it got all silent and we were like, fuck, we went through the portal.
I'm sure you weren't stoned.
Explains a lot, Damon. Explains a lot.
Not at all.
Yeah, no. I like peace out, Girl Scout. See you on the other side.
Well, Matt and Emily have been finding a bunch of places to go ghost hunting at, and they keep forgetting to invite me because I want to go.
Really?
Yes.
Here's something. My husband works for we'll say the government. So he works at a veterans home in Spring City. Where this facility is located is still technically on part of the ground of Penhurst Asylum. If you stand at the parking lot in a certain part, you can see parts of the asylum. Mm-hmm. Kenny and I accidentally got lost on the back roads of Penhurst. But once you get on property, once you pass through the old brick walls, you have no cell service.
Yeah.
There's so much negativity and it's active out there. It's ridiculous.
Me and Damon went to Penhurst for the Fright Fest thing that they had. But my sister went there for her birthday in November, in the overnight one, to go ghost hunting and stuff. And she got a lot of stuff. But I've been to like the Batstow Cemetery, and I've gotten rocks thrown at me, and like just weird vibes of like somebody standing behind me.
I had it to the Snapchat filter thing.
Oh yeah, you know how like sometimes like you'll use a Snapchat filter and then you'll face it like the opposite way, and like if there's something there, I'll like detect the face. Damon did that, and he's detected like a couple faces. Matt's just a fucking retard, and like took. What did he take off of somebody's like grave?
A penny.
He took a
which
penny.
Symbolizes for like old military people.
And like
somebody who served but not with them.
He took something, and I was like, "Can you put that back? Because you got to get in my car."
Oh, and then he took the thing from the haunted jail. He took the picture from the one cell. He climbed into the cell. And he took the picture.
He did, and he wants to go back there and do the overnight thing.
He was like, that motherfucker's there waiting for your ass to come back.
He's already gone, so. Matt is an idiot. The Baxter Cemetery? It's in Hamilton. It's by like the old Baxter Village.
I don't even go in fake haunted houses. You would never catch me doing none of that stuff.
I love all
You might as well have stupid tattooed on your forehead.
What? My girlfriend and I are signing up for a photographer's overnight stay at Penhurst.
Yeah, I was thinking night
My grandmother comes to visit me here.
I'm a chicken shit, okay? Anybody will tell you that. My brothers will tell you that. David will tell you that. I don't do scary stuff. Even on the boardwalk. Come on, Steph. Nope. I'll stay right here. You guys go have fun.
Good night.
Good night,
Mama. How many
Stay in
times
bed.
they forced me to go do something? It was like there was a scary ride on the third pier, and they made me do it. And I swear to you, I think Damon had claw prints for like weeks on end because they made me go in this damn thing. I'm like, no, don't make me. It's not that scary. It's not that scary. I'm like, okay. Here I am ready to have a panic attack in the middle of the ride.
Yes, I know Hopi loves me because she sets my smoke alarm off at 3:00 in the morning. She turns on my sound bar. It says it normally goes HDMI cable. Well, the way I know when Hopi's here because it goes HDMI high. And that is Hopi. And AJ messes with the cats because the cats will stare at a spot on the couch like where a kid would sit and just like look like they're getting ready for their head to explode into like a million things.
Yeah, I can tell when they're here because the baby will just stare at like absolutely nothing.
Yeah, no.
And just smile.
Did he pull up the picture of the clowns?
He did.
That was not nice, Damon.
That was not nice.
I don't know. It's just to some people they're not scary, but having like childhood trauma of it scares you. I literally have childhood trauma from that movie.
I have childhood trauma from the fucking Grudge, and I hate closets.
It's the noise.
It's the noise and the fact that, like, you know, in the beginning where they go up into like that thing and it's like right there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do that because at my grandparents' house there was a door in the hallway upstairs and it was like a walk-in like storage closet, but then right above was the latch to the attic. Can't do it. I have reoccurring nightmares of my grandparents upstairs.
Yes, I'm blaming my father.
And I hate closets.
My childhood trauma comes from learning about the Heaven's Gate cult in '98. Oh my God, I was in 8th grade and I remember that.
What's that about?
What? Oh.
You don't have to speak on it if you don't.
It makes me feel so old.
Yep.
So, oh God. So the Heaven's Gate cult, the Hale Bopp comet was coming back around again. They believed that there was a starship on the end of the tail. Mm-hmm. So when Hale Bopp was the closest, they all drank the Kool-Aid and committed mass suicide. They all believed that this spaceship was going to take them away to a different life.
Okay.
Fisher Price. What do you mean Fisher Price?
Aren't you supposed to be going to bed anyways? Get off.
Yeah, well, she looks like a brick wall. The Heaven's Gate thing was really, really big because they found all these people
Yeah, you asking for bad stuff. Play on the Ouija board.
Yet no, Ouija boards are not allowed. No, Ouija boards are not allowed in my house.
No, they used to sell them at Toys R Us.
Pretty sure my cousin had a Ouija board.
I heard a story of somebody playing with one, and I think a day or like a couple days before their wedding, the husband died in a car crash.
See, I can't fuck with that. And have you guys seen? Well, Stephanie, I'm not gonna ask you because you don't like horror movies. Have you seen Talk to Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I personally thought it was kind of dumb, but like that shit kind of is like
Valid.
Valid, and like the
I'll
Ouija.
do horror movies. It's just I won't do. I'm not real big into. I don't know if the word is okay to say. Like, I don't do like demonics. I don't do that.
The what?
Like demonic.
Oh,
things.
okay.
Yeah, I won't.
I saw that. That has to be fake because what the fuck is that?
Grandma, thanks to the
Oh my God, no.
Bryce,
Only from Fisher Price.
Yeah, I saw that earlier, and I was like, nope, just a big old, no.
No, it's real because it's an actual sought after.
Thanks to the My First
Yeah, I won't do none of that type of like demonic type of stuff. I won't. Like on my anniversary, my 6-year anniversary, Ronnie, he made us go see the new Exorcist.
AI generated.
I was terrified. Like, I've never been so uncomfortable to watch a movie before until I watched that movie.
See, I like the paranormal and all that. I'm not a super big fan into the gory horror movies. Like,
See, I love everything horror. You can.
I do like them and I'll watch them, but
She
do I?
only likes Scream because of Matthew Lillard.
That's not at all true. But
no, that's me.
I don't. I would pick a paranormal ghost horror movie over anything.
Yeah, fuck this bitch be putting fucking ghost hunters on to
I'll
go to
put something
sleep.
on and like he'll catch it at last second and he'll be like, really, bitch.
You can always tell by the starting of the movie before it even starts. Like the way
Yeah.
the things go up.
I have no comment for that message.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I really don't got anything.
My
Yeah,
sister said I got possessed and had to be holy watered. I don't recall this story, but okay.
I don't know. Ladies, it's getting to be almost 11 o'clock. Is there anything else that we would like to speak on tonight?
No, I think that was a good night with what we talked about.
Well, we had Dixie from Trixie jump in. We saw the one and only Mrs. Grimm. Jackie's been here with us for night, and Amanda's been here most of the night. Your brother has been here most of the night.
Bryce is not at work.
Oh, he probably is at work.
Place Bill.
Yeah, and I'm kind of mad Bill was not here for my last night on ladies' night.
You know what? Maybe he got busy.
Or he's just asleep. But I literally just saw him a couple hours before.
Do you know how fast I can fall asleep?
Yeah.
So,
Mommy, it's almost done.
yep. So, Brit Brit, why don't you start our wrap up
Okay.
with the shows?
Okay. So tomorrow is Friday. So we got the good old shit show with Mr. Grimm. And then Saturday we don't have a show anymore, right?
But always check for a pop-up.
Yeah. So always check for a pop-up. Sunday we're off. And then we're back at it again with King Uno's trivia night. Tuesday is probably gonna be me and Mr. Nass starting a new show. Then Wednesday is Drago and Tinks, Neverland, and then we're back to the ladies' night, and then all over again with the shit show.
Yep. And then tomorrow night at the end of the Reverend Grimm show, when the show ends, do not leave right away. There will be an announcement, so please hang tight until after the credits are done, and then you'll see the Rev again there because we have a couple of announcements coming. So you'll have to stay tuned for that. Sorry, we're not gonna leak any details right now. So
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is our week that we're gonna be taking off. Right.
yeah.
hmm So we won't be on from what are the dates? May 6th to
I believe it's May 7th to the 12th. We will be back on fresh week on Monday the 13th. So Monday the 13th we'll be starting off with Kate Uno.
Okay, yeah, that's what. So yeah, we won't be on for a little while. That's just because big stuff's happening, and we need to be together as a family.
Right. And then so we're going to bring that back again to mental health. Everybody knows that we are huge on that here, especially because it is Mental Health Awareness Month. We want everybody to know out there, all of our viewers, that this is a safe space that you can talk to us. But if you feel like everything is far too much to handle, the number scrolling across the bottom of the screen, which is the suicide and crisis hotline. It is 988. If you text it or call it 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, there's somebody that's going to be there and they will talk to you. And if they feel like you are going to be a danger to yourself, they will send first responders out to check on you. They will do something called a wellness check. And it's not that like you realize you're going to go, oh, well, I'm really messed up, so, they're going to take me away. No. They do wellness checks because family members have gotten worried, or you have stated that you are going to cause yourself, some harm. We have multiple ways for our viewers like you to get in touch with us here at the Basement Show. You can reach out to us here on our Facebook page, leave a message for us, or you could message us personally on our Facebook pages. I mean, all of us always have our phones on us if you have our cell phone numbers. Granted, it may take a minute or two for us to put a coherent thought together, like 1 + 1 = 7. But we are here, so you are not alone. We also have a Discord. If you want to join in on that, just ask us for an invite. We'll be more than happy to add you to, I don't even know what to say besides the Trainwreck Express that is our Discord, because there is a topic for everybody, and it's all broken down by our shows. You can tell us all to go pound sand if you want to, but that comment will get deleted, or you'll get the Reverend giving you a wonderful answer. So, again, we're here for you, just like the crisis hotline is for 988, and stay tuned for any pop-ups that might happen. You're not going to get much of a warning. You're just going to know that we're live. So that means for you to tune into the mothership. We do stream on all platforms. We're mostly here on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. We are on Discord and TikTok now. So we want to send one last friendly reminder out there that during the month of May, thumbs up are 50 cents, hearts are $1. The debate is for the laughing face to be $2 to go towards a donation, which will be on a live stream on June 1st. So keep an eye out for that. And then Steph, you want to do Holland's Customs?
And then also we're up and going with Holland's Customs. Recommend everybody to hop on. You will get your official basement show through there. Also, anything custom, if you dream it, they can make it happen for you. From tumblers, shirts, hoodies, some other things that are in the works.
Kitty on your nightstand.
You know, kitty.
Oh,
Things
with the chair, my bad.
that my lovely father will be coming up with. Also, during the month of May, as it is Mental Health Awareness, every purchase that is related to mental health awareness, a portion of those proceeds will be donated along with the donation we raised during the month. So check them out.
Right. So we want to thank you guys for spending your Friday Eve with us. When from all of us here at the Basement Show, we want to say thank you to our viewers because without you guys, there would be no us. So we want to thank you for taking time out of your night, out of your day. You know, we are so happy that you're here with us, and we will see you
It's just true.
here tomorrow night at 9 for the Rev Grimm show. So we will see you here on Ladies Night soon. Have a great night, guys.
Adios.